Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Cancer, as always, this is going to be a general tarot forecast for the month of October 2019. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign as well. While I'm shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to please check out the Intuitive Clarity Candle Boutique, which is on the link below. And I also created a coupon code just for my YouTube viewers and subscribers so you can save an additional 10%, and hopefully enjoy some of the new fall scents. I do a lot of novelty containers, so they're kind of fun, especially for fall. All right, let's see what's going on with Cancer for the month of October 2019. Cards are flying. And of course, we will do numerology and clarification as always with several different decks. Fabulous. All right. Let me do some quick numerology for you. Looking really good here, Cancer. Two. All right. Cancer, it looks like the energy going into the month of October is the energy of two, which is about partnership agreements. Great energy to have. And so if you were looking to partner up with someone or something, now is a good time. If you're looking to sign agreements or have some type of agreement or an arrangement, October is a great time to be looking into that. Even if you're looking to add something to something you've already built, then it's a good time to do that as well. All right, so let's do some clarification for you. Holy guacamole, Batman. All right, let's see what we got going here. All right, so we start off on week one with my Queen of Water, which interestingly enough, that is about it's actually the sign, the card for Pisces, but Cancer, she is also the mother of love, okay, and she is definitely all loving. She is like the mom of the deck, the good-hearted mom of the deck. All right, and I also have the safe opened. All right, so when it comes to something to do emotionally, it looks like you might be getting some information coming to you, some loving information coming to you in week one, which is great. Okay. Week two is interesting. We have my two, which there again, we were talking about partnerships. We've got my two of wands, two of fire. This is actually out of my Fairies Journey deck that I created, and you can purchase that at the candle shop with the 10% discount code as well. Anyway, so she is looking ahead. All right, she's looking forward, which is interesting. I get the bride, okay, which is another partnership, some type of commitment. It's an emotional commitment, usually with my bride, or a legal commitment, a legal partnership, right on top of this, too. So there's something going on here with some type of a legal partnership, if it's not an actual marriage, okay, or an actual wedding. It could just have something to do with a legal partnership on week two. This is fabulous. Week three, I get my 10 of Swords, all right, which is an ending. And I have my ship reversed. Now, my ship straight up is your ship is coming in. It could also be overseas travel, but it's reversed. So it looks like there could be some type of an ending as far as something moving that you thought could be moving forward. It also could be an ending of how you had been moving. All right. So if something was moving in a negative way with you on week three, it looks like there could be an ending to that on week three. It could finally be at an end, which is fabulous, but we're going to do way more clarification. Week four looks like it could be about work. It looks like on week 4, this is about how you bring your money in. This is my apprentice card, and it can be about how you're bringing in your finances. Okay, so it's usually around your work, your career, and he's my apprentice. So if you were looking to learn something new, or if you needed to maybe go into more training, this is a good card about that in week 4. And then I get my lion, but he's reversed. When he's straight up, it's a sudden surprise. Reversed, it's like this isn't a big surprise to you. So if you're being told that you need to go to more training, or perhaps you're being called into work often, it's not a big surprise to you. So it's no shocker. But just if you need to make other arrangements to take care of things around the home because you have to work late or harder, all right, just be prepared, make those arrangements. You already know it's coming, so it's no big surprise. Just make sure you have all your ducks in a row. All right, let me do some more clarification. What cards do I want? Oh, no. Let's do these. You know what? I haven't pulled these guys out yet today. So far, so good. Falling right along with the energy of 2 on the week 1 and week 2, actually. So that's fabulous. And it could be as simple on week 2 that you could just be going to a wedding. All right. Um, Very possible. Okay, interesting. All right, so week 1, I get my 7 of Wands, which can be a bit of battle, all right, but you're on top of your game here. So there's some information that I believe gives you a bit of strength. I believe it's coming from someone who cares very much about you. All right. So some things are opening up for you here in a very loving way, which puts you on top of your game, which is a great thing to have. So pay attention to those who care about you, and take their advice. Let them help you, let them assist you, let them give to you instead of you giving to them. Cancer, you're a very giving person. In general, you're a very giving sign. So let other folks who care very much about you assist you. All right. You're not fighting this alone. You're not in this alone. You might feel like you are sometimes, but you're really not. There are people out there who are willing to assist you. All right, and that's week 1. Week 2, I get my 10 of Wands, which is carrying a heavy load. It's carrying a heavy burden. Okay, now with this partnership here, if this truly is about a marriage, okay, you might be feeling in week 2 that you are the one handling everything. You're carrying everything. If it's not about a marriage, it could just be within the partnership. You feel like you're the one who's handling it all. You're carrying the load. All right. Um, so week 2 might be a bit stressful for you, perhaps, because you've got a lot of balls in the air. You're trying to handle it all. You might not even be telling your partner that you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay. You still handle it. You've got it, but you're trudging along. Okay. I'm anxious to see the clarification on this card, because I do believe that you don't have to necessarily feel that way. You might just need to be telling this other partner, person, whatever. If it's a partnership within your job, you might be carrying a heavier load than they realize, and it's getting overwhelming to you. All right. So we'll do some clarification there for you, my love. All right. Remember, I said it looks like there's something, and this could be about travel, overseas travel. I get the Chariot reverse. All right. When it is straight up, it is truly making decisions. It's the seven energy too, but it's about making decisions, deciding whether you want to go with the tried and true or change some things up and do something new. But because it is the Chariot and it's reversed, um, things aren't moving forward. I've got my ship reversed, things aren't moving forward. If you are planning some type of travel or planning on moving forward with something, it appears this third week something might be stopping that. It might be someone or something is killing it here, is putting an end to it. Okay. Um, the other way to look at this is if you have been unable to move forward or unable to travel or take a vacation or take a trip, it looks, it could be that this is the end. This third week you might just say, nope, gonna do it. I'm ending this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do it. Okay, if you have been unable to. But it almost looks the opposite. It almost looks as if something kills an opportunity to travel. All right, but we'll do one more clarification card on this. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I get my death card reversed, which is something's not ending. All right. There is not a transformation. Remember, I said you might have to work a little harder this fourth week. It's not a big surprise to you. Um, you truly expected this. It's nothing new. So it's not transforming. Now, I pulled two cards for this and I want to read them both because I also got these two were kind of stuck together, so I'm going to read them together. With my death card being reversed, there is no change. Okay, nothing has changed. So you're still kind of working hard. It's not a big surprise. Nothing has changed. And then boom, I get that Eight of Wands, which is something moving forward, something happening quite quickly. All right. The clarification card on top of these are going to be kind of interesting. So if this has been kind of like dead in the water where it's mundane, you're still doing the same old thing, nothing is changing. It appears as if this could actually change up towards the end of that fourth week, which is positive. So let's do one last clarification card. And then, Cancer, I'm going to see how you're feeling going into the month of November. Fabulous. Okay. So we get the walk in the park on week 1. All right. Remember, I said there's someone out there who absolutely has your best interest at heart. Okay. They have information or they have ideas, but either way, that are positive for you. You are not in this alone. Okay. With my park here, it can be a new romance, entirely possible up here, where you're not in it alone. Okay. But this is also ease. All right. Relaxation. It's a walk in the park. Okay. So spend some time with folks who feed you in a loving way. Okay. Who feed your soul is what I want to tell you. You're not in this alone, not by any means, whatever that is. Okay. So definitely take some time out. This is a great time to go out into nature if that's possible, and spend some time in nature because I do believe that will help. It'll help relax you. It'll help center you, ground you a little bit. Okay. so that you aren't feeling like you're kind of in this battle all by yourself, like you're the only one handling whatever this is. You're not. There's loving energy around you. Okay, and that's week 1. Week 2, I do get um, the lightning bolt. All right, and this is interesting because it's on top of feeling like you are carrying the heavy load within whatever this partnership is. You might blow your top the second week. Might need to happen. I believe the second week is a great time to shake some things up. All right. Instead of you always being the one to handle it all, you need to delegate. Talk to your partner, talk to your boss, talk to whoever it is that you feel like you're the only one carrying the load. All right. Shake it up and start to delegate that second week. Week 3, remember I said you might feel like you're not moving forward, or if you were planning on taking some type of a trip or vacation or something, I get my fish and he's reversed, all right, which is a lack of finances, a lack of riches. So it could be that if you were wanting to take a trip or wanting to travel, you might not have the money necessarily, all the funds to do it. Okay, so there might be some type of lack of financial resources for you that third week, but it might work out for the best. Okay, so that might actually kill it for that third week. It doesn't mean that it's completely over by any means, not by any means. It just could be that particular point in time, it is not possible. You might have to readjust the timing on that. All right. Week 4, I do get my clover and it's reversed, which is lucky. So with things moving fast here, and I get no change whatsoever around how you bring in your money, okay? And I get my clover reversed. It could feel that you are fat. It could be that you are feeling that this is fastly starting to create your emotional, a bit of an emotional unluckiness in your mind, because you're working so hard. You're having to work so hard all the time. You're being overworked. Nothing is changing. You might have to, you might feel that it's kind of unlucky that you have to put in all this extra time. All right. This information is coming to you fast from the people, the powers that be. All right. And you might feel like, oh gosh, just I'm stuck. Nothing is changing. I'm always working, 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 which you might feel that is being a bit of, unlucky. Of course it is if you're always working and you're not able to enjoy what you're working for, right? So if you don't have the time to spend the money that you're always working for, it does feel quite unlucky. Okay. It might not necessarily be a good time for you to be able to take a break. Okay. That could be what caused you to not be able to move forward, to travel, to take a little, I don't know, even a weekend or a day trip or whatever, because you're called on to work so much. That's entirely possible. These last 2 weeks, you might be feeling a little overworked. Um, Unfortunately, Cancer, but I am going to tell you there is help out there. You are not alone. You don't have to carry the heavy burden of everything. Delegate, put some things on other folks too. All right. Don't keep it a secret, Cancer, because you do that. You'll just bottle it up and you won't say anything and you'll just keep going, going, going. And then all of a sudden what happens? You blow, right? So allow folks to help you. There are people out there who want to. All right, that's what I have for the month of October. Let's see how you're feeling going into the month of December. Oh my God, not yet. The month of November, Cancer. And you know, in week one, that queen, that could even be a passed over loved one who is trying to assist you in some way, because they do that, is trying to assist you in some way, trying to tell you that you know you aren't in this alone, that they have your back, okay, in ways that you might not even recognize or realize. All right. You definitely have a lot of loving assistance going on that in week one. And week two, you truly might just blow your top. You might feel overburdened and you might feel the need to shake some things up in order to even things out. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see how we going into November. And week three, as far as that travel is concerned or moving forward, um, if you had been on vacation or something, it could be that week three that it's over, you know, that your vacation is over and it's time to get back to work. It could be as simple as that. And there's no surprise that things were let go for you to handle for when you come back. Lord knows that happens to me all the time. All right. How are we feeling going into the month of November? Okay, good. All right. So things start to move. All right. Things are starting to move with my Wheel of Fortune. That is fabulous. Now, I do get my King of Wands reversed, which usually he is a boss. Okay. When he's straight up, he can be a fair boss. When he's reversed, or someone in charge in general, when he's reversed, he can be kind of a tyrant. All right. And he's kind of in the center of this, but I get an Ace of Pentacles. There's a reward. All right. So going into the month of November, you might actually start to feel that things are starting to turn your way in a positive way. Things are starting to lighten up for you. Thank you. So you're actually feeling a whole lot better coming. You're almost feeling a renewal coming into the month of November, which is great. Excuse me, Cancer. So all of this hard work that is, it appears as if it kind of starts to pay off for you going into the month of November. So you might actually be feeling quite accomplished, is what I'm trying to say. Things are going to change up, all right? And I do believe there is a payoff here, whether it is a new opportunity or a raise or a bonus, okay? Something happening here, which is quite fortunate. So going into November, you're actually starting to feel a whole lot better. It's that last 2 weeks, I think, are feeling a little like drudging, you know, working in the trenches. But that's okay, because you're accomplishing what you need to, and it's working out for the best because there is going to be some type of uh, reward in some way or new opportunity, bonus, whatever. Okay, that's what I have, Cancer, for the month of October. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading them for you. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always email me, and that is posted below. I'll do your personal reading if you're interested in that as well. Always check out the Candle Boutique. There's always fun stuff being uploaded. The new fall novelty containers are actually pretty cute. I'm anxious. I have to work on those tomorrow. So I'm anxious to upload those. All right, Cancer, that's what I have. And I want you to have a fabulous October. And until we meet again in November, I'm always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye.